This is a story from New Jersey. To my main man, Hassan. I got a couple people from New Jersey. Where are my New Jersey people at? Well, apparently there's a Democrat New Jersey governor candidate who at least allegedly has been accused of making $7 million in stock trades and seemed to have a little bit of a kind of a quasi meltdown on the Breakfast Club. Like, what's going on here? What's going on? What's going on? And I think it's only fair that we do pull this up here. I love the silence. Just hang on. Bear with me.
So when Newsmax claims that you made $7 million from stock trades, what are they talking about?
Newsmax is...
We're going to count that again, but that was almost 5 seconds of silence.
So when Newsmax claims that you made $7 million from stock trades, what are they talking about?
Newsmax is, first of all...
I'm counting 5 seconds. One more time.
So when Newsmax claims that you made $7 million from stock trades, what are they talking about?
Newsmax is, first of all, a very questionable organization that is paying multiple fines. I'm not sure what they're talking about.
Well, did you make $7 million in stock trades at all? Or?
I haven't. I don't believe I did, but I'd have to go see.
What do you mean you don't know? What? Hey, you gotta know that. Say again.
Questionable organization that is paying multiple fines. I'm not sure what they're talking about.
Well, did you make $7 million in stock trades at all? Or?
I haven't. I don't believe I did, but I'd have to go see what that was alluding to again, what kind of came from.
Doesn't matter, because I'm going to make sure that he doesn't get to serve again when I win for governor in November of this year.
There's another big difference between her public service and my public service. It actually cost me money the time I put in and took away from my company. In the 7 years that she's been in Congress, she's tripled her net worth. There's another big difference between the two of us, okay? She broke the law. She had to pay fines for violating federal law on stock trades and stock reporting, and the New York Times reports that while you're sitting on the House Armed Services Committee, you were trading defense stocks.
Oh, I'm sorry, but if there's ever an oof moment, this is it right here. Give it to me.
Oof. 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 Oof.
So when Newsmax claims...
Oof.
Which is kind of funny, but let's go and pull this up here.
As a member of Congress, Mikie Sherrill made millions in the stock market.
You made millions on the stock market, tripling your net worth while you were in Congress, and you were fined for unreported trades. What do you say to that?
Trading hundreds of stocks.
We don't trade individual stocks.
Tripling her net worth.
I think we made money.
And while Sherrill got filthy rich, she didn't play by the rules.
It's not as if I go sit on the House Armed Service Committee and...
Now the thing is, everybody, you know, when we have these politicians who are then called out for their insider trading, it's fascinating because they all do it in one form or the other. It's hilarious to see the backpedaling, the flip-flopping, and oh my goodness, did you or did you not? Because they all partake in it. And the fact is, like, I have to get back to you on that. Here, we'll actually go back to this one more time. Hold on. Just pulling us up here one more time.
That you made $7 million from stock trades. What are they talking about?
Newsmax is, first of all, a very questionable organization that is paying multiple fines. I'm not sure what they're talking about.
Well, did you make $7 million in stock trades at all? Or?
I haven't. I don't believe I did, but I'd have to go see what that was alluding to again, what kind of came from.
Doesn't matter, because I'm going to make sure that he doesn't get to serve again when I win for governor in November of this year.
There's another big difference between her public service and my public service. It actually cost me money the time I put in and took away from my company. In the 7 years that she's been in Congress, she's tripled her net worth. There's another big difference between the two of us, okay? She broke the law. She had to pay fines for violating federal law on stock trades and stock reporting, and the New York Times reports that while you're sitting on the House Armed Services Committee, you were trading defense stocks.
I want to pull this up here too. So in the great state of New Jersey, Mikie Sherrill, once comfortably ahead in New Jersey's governor race, has been getting plenty of attention over her stock trading lately, and not in a good way. Her fellow lawmakers should take note if they have aspirations for higher office. The Democrat New Jersey Congresswoman seemed like a shoo-in to succeed Phil Murphy as her state's governor, an office that trended blue in recent years, yet she's now neck and neck with the Republican candidate, a businessman entering into politics. Her problem? Disclosures that she spent some considerable time day trading stocks while she was in office, possibly, if her critics are right, profiting off of non-public information to make profitable trades. Listen, there's only one Nancy Pelosi who's able to hammer it out. If it's not old man Pelosi himself, then it'll be Nancy herself, all right? Come on. What are you trying to do? Be like a Wall Street executive on congressional public time? My goodness, say it ain't so, kid, that a politician's doing insider trading. She's not the first one. She's not the first one. So here's the sad truth, though. It's not illegal or unusual. Don't worry, she's not going to go to jail. You really think the laws of the land apply to these jagoff politicians? They do not. They never have, and they never will. These politicians do not give a damn, do not care, and the laws don't affect them. They get a slap on the wrist. Look at the amount of insider trading Nancy's doing. If a regular person did even a small percentage of her kind of insider trading with insider information, they never see the light of day ever again. Because buying and selling stock, with non-public information, especially during the COVID, pandemic years, I mean, all of Congress was doing that. In fact, just so you guys know, according to this article right here, they are in line with other articles, other lawmakers who've gotten caught in this periodic scandal, which amounts to allegations that they use their access to non-public information to profit on stocks. So there you go. So look at all this information here. Look at everything that we're seeing here. Look at what these politicians do, especially when they're called out. They don't know how to respond to it. They don't know how to react to it because, it is theoretically illegal what they're doing, but they're not going to go to jail. But they are losing a key thing, and that is respect and support from voters. If there's one thing I will say to Gen Z, keep at it. Pay attention to what the boomers, Xers, and millennials, Gen Xers are saying. Don't trust these politicians. Don't trust them. Gen Z, you don't have to support Team Red or Team Blue because they're still screwing us all over in the end. And to my fellow viewers across the generational gap, let us put aside our differences. We know that these politicians are buying and selling information on the stock trade. They got that insider information. They're able to live very comfortable lives. And not to mention, with our own tax dollars, they're able to live and earn, guess what? A 6-figure salary, have gold-plated health care, and other wonderful, significant benefits to make their lives oh so great and oh so comfortable. Notice how she was stuttering and stammering and be like, even trying to answer to Charlamagne. I mean, come on. Were you not prepared to give an answer? Were you not prepared? I'm going to pull up another video here. I know it's from Fox News and Hannity. Try not to vomit.
Trump endorsed Republican Jack Ciattarelli fights to turn New Jersey red. It looks like it is possible. Look at this, a new Emerson College poll. They did a really good job in the last election. They have Ciattarelli in a dead heat with the progressive Congresswoman Mikie Sherrill in the traditionally blue state. The two had their first debate on Sunday night, and while the most significant issue for New Jersey voters is the high cost of living there, particularly taxes, Mikie Sherrill told voters exactly why she's wrong for the job, because she refused to commit to not raising taxes.
Bad cookies. I just looked it up. Her fine was $500K. That's it. She made $40 million in insider trading and only had to pay $500K. Yes, exactly. What do you think this is? A republic that holds its people accountable? No.
Issue for New Jersey voters is the high cost of living there, particularly taxes. Mikie Sherrill told voters exactly why she's wrong for the job, because she refused to commit to not raising taxes even higher. Take a look.
We are not raising the sales tax here in New Jersey. What we need to do is lower the income tax and the property tax.
I'm not going to commit to anything right now because I'm not just going to tell you.
By the way, Gordon Gekko has more respect and accountability than any of these politicians. Why? Because he's a fictional character, yet these lawmakers in real life are voting on policies to make our lives miserable. So, yeah, Gordon Gekko, more honorable and filled with integrity than a current serving or any of these serving Republican or Democratic lawmakers.
What you want to hear?
Trump endorsed Republican Jack Ciattarelli fight.
All right. So what's the big takeaway here? If you really think any of these politicians are just going to, come out squeaky clean, especially when running for other offices, just go ahead, check them out. In fact, once again, I must promote and give a shout out to Unusual Whales, because they have a whole list of what these politicians were doing in 2024. In fact, they've been consistently following these politicians and their insider trading moves since 2020. And I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret, and this might surprise you. So if you drop your plate, if you spit out your coffee, if you crash your car on the road, you cannot blame Hard Lens Media. That means even if you slug somebody in the face while you're walking to work or doing whatever. Since then, since 2020, all of these politicians, U.S. senators, U.S. House representatives, Democrat, Republican, have been winning in the stock market. Winning. I mean, constantly uptick. I mean, my goodness, if you're going to cheat, you got to show that you're losing sometimes. You can't always be winning, but they're always winning. They always keep on winning. It's like they know the secret cheat codes. Like when you're playing a video game, they're winning the whole time. So while you're working 2 or 3 jobs just to make ends meet, while you're riddled in debt, our politicians got the inside cheat codes. Doesn't that make you feel special? Which is why when anyone argues or yells at you, how come you can't support Democrats or Republicans? Why aren't you voting? Tell them to F off. And that their politician is earning more money than they'll ever see in their lifetime. Or, hey, be creative. Be creative. The world's your oyster on this one. But they're all doing it. They're all doing the insider trading game. We say that we're a land of laws and accountability. And Congress wonders why that cockroaches and STDs are more popular than them.